weapon. And two-hander. Double fight. My advice, damage them evenly. Because if one of them dies, you have very limited time to kill the other. So, my advice, like I said, damage them evenly. But they do have a knack for actually going after me and not the summons. Even though you can use that to your advantage, trust me. The problem is so at this point I need to focus on killing the other one. Damn, now they're buffing. 1% health, they buff. So now it's time to focus, because he's going to revive, and I don't want... They need to focus. Yeah. Alright, broke. Shit. I didn't actually mean to break it, Uchi. There we go.
Brave undead, you have proven yourself to me.
I ain't proving myself to no one, so I wasn't trying to prove nothing to you.
Now, be one with the dark.
Hey, how dare you put up to praise the sun? You ain't a sun, bro. You a dark bitch. Good. So just like smash those and like be prepared, cause she does. Ah, damn, too late. You know what? Oh, and before I forget, curse does damage. So I want to get up in there with him. Just being around her curses is fine. Pop that second one. Oh, and watch out for her death beam, because she can death beam. Other than that, she's not too difficult of a fight. I mean, shit. I didn't want to get hit like that. To be honest, when I first did this, I had just came back to kill her, and truthfully, she's not very difficult. But she's going to do this explosive wave soon. This is your time. You took that L. You should not have. Oh, you did. I told you you did. You should not have done that dumb shit. Now, you can see there's still fog. There's still a boss fog. Why? I don't know if I can do this. Now let's proceed to the throne. I don't know if there's anything behind this. I'm not 100% sure. I think this is just the final cutscene. But so I did do that way. This is the first time I've actually ever done that gauntlet fight, so that will be very interesting. It is a first for me. It's not hard though. Nashandra is not hard, but in my opinion, Dark Souls bosses, the final boss is never hard. Because I was sitting there like, please be hard, Lord Gwyn, and Gwyn was not.
You who link the fire. You who bear the curse. Once the fire is linked, souls will flourish anew, and all of this will play out again.
I believe that this the update gives you the option to walk out like you could in Dark Souls.
It is your choice.
One.
To embrace or renounce this.
Because before you couldn't actually renounce it, you had no choice but to embrace it. But I think it gives you that choice this time. Pretty boss cutscene though. Pretty damn cool. Now I really don't understand it. The throne. I guess this is the true throne. Stone.
Great
Human
sovereign,
size and giant size.
take your throne.
It's a real trip, however, that you take this throne and you're going to die soon.
What lies ahead, only you can see.
I wonder if Dark Souls 3 is going to be a direct sequel. So I wonder how much of this will carry on with this character. Dark Souls usually doesn't keep it didn't keep the same undead, so it wasn't truly a direct sequel, but it was a direct sequel, if you get what I'm saying. Well, actually, this is not a direct sequel. This is just a sequel. Direct sequel actually directly implies connection between the two, and other than subtle lore, they never really even acknowledged Dark Souls 1. How can you call it Scholar of the First Sin? This ain't fucking Dark Souls Scholar of the First Sin. This is fucking Dark Souls 2. I have Dark Souls Scholar of the First Sin. I don't understand that. See, when I initially booted up the game, they made it seem like when it first released, the update for it with the new stuff, like everyone was getting access to Scholar of the First Sin. To my knowledge, he's a character and I have yet to meet. So, I'm confused a little bit. I am a little bit confused because, to my knowledge, he is supposed to be a character that you can meet. A character that you can talk to. I even think he's a boss fight, but I've yet to encounter. Now, I do know that there's supposed to be a boss fight after the Nashandra fight. I thought it was going to kick in automatically, but I guess not. I guess that's why it actually gives you the option to proceed to the throne, because the boss fog stays open because there's another boss fight there at the same time. At the same time, if they don't, it may be hard to automatically carry you over. So I don't know. In my opinion, this was an awesome game, and I have several playthroughs of it under my belt. Thing is, even though it was an awesome game, it was not challenging to the degree that Dark Souls is normally. The original Dark Souls was much harder than this one, and even it was not as hard. Alright, now mind you, with Dark Souls 1, I did hella research before I got into it. I knew what weapons I wanted, I knew what stats to choose. So even this one, I did a little research as to what I wanted. I wanted to know what weapons and what armors I wanted, what I was going for. In Bloodborne, I did not do that. I am completely blind to Bloodborne. I have no idea a about what weapons upgrade to, which ones do the most damage, because that's what I did. I chose the weapons that did the most damage, but was cool looking and also were in line with my particular build. If I wanted strength, I would choose the strongest strength weapon that looked cool, while also getting good scaling off the strength. So that's what I would do. When I wanted armor, I wanted the best looking armor with good defense. And I would compromise on some areas of it. This armor is a little bit worse than that, but it has this. And you back and forth with it. But overall, it was very enjoyable. I cannot say it was perfect. It does have its faults. One of which I feel like they upped the cinematics of this game. Dark Souls 1 did not have nearly as many cinematics. But at the same time, I didn't care about anyone. Like Pate and Creighton, their story, I killed both of them. Lucatiel I cared about, but I can't do her story. I just am not good at it. I've never been able to do her story. And then I can't think of any other NPCs. I mean, you have Marigold, I think his name is, the Traveler, Marigold the Traveler, and what is that area? The Iron Keep. The Iron Keep here. But there's no real explanation that he wants to be a dragon that I could tell. I only knew it because I saw other people do it. I did not know the area existed to get that egg because I did not know it was even in the game. Until... Oh! They threw the stuff for the Dark Souls 2. Yeah... That director probably should not be the director. Anyway. But like I was saying, I can't even think of anyone. Like Lucatiel I never could do. Marigold, yeah, there's no real explanation to it. I just happened to see someone else do it after beating the game. I was like, oh man. So I went back in another playthrough because I played it again because I felt like playing Dark Souls. And then I basically I got all of this shit. That's how I got the third ring. The map guy, his quest is stupid. Because all it is getting all the bonfires, which is, and all he really, which one is good or bad between, like, Crate's bad, Crate's good, Pate's bad, Pate's good. But see, here's the thing, neither one of them was actually any good, because Crate was a murderer and Pate tried to get me killed twice. So both of them had to die. But overall, A+ for effort. A+ for effort. However, in terms of execution, I feel like the mechanics of Dark Souls 2 are better than Dark Souls 1, except for the parry. Parrying is horrible in this game. That's another thing that I just feel like they screwed up. Parrying was horrible. I do not understand why parrying had to be done so stupidly. Like, you have to, I don't even know, you can't even parry off a reflex. You have to anticipate and then parry. But overall, in terms of world and design, 7. The fact that I can skip several areas in this game, the fact that I'm skipping the areas because I just don't like how they're designed and what's in them. It's not really a good sign. Like, I can skip all of the gutter because I don't want to. I can skip all of Duke's Dear Freya because I don't want to. And I tend to have enough souls to do it because I'm farming, because the damn Alone Night stuff is so doggone difficult to get, even with with the gold covetous gold serpent ring +1, the traveling merchant set, and a rusted iron ring. I've like using all of that at the same time. Still, I would clear out the entire Iron Keep before I got every last piece of armor that I wanted. So it all mixes. I really wish that this game's cutscene, these credits did not have like 5 feet worth of black spaces in them, but they're over. Overall, I give this a 7 out of 10. Looked nice, played nice. A lot of things could have been done differently, especially the parry system, especially just world navigation. I feel like I was playing Demon Souls. I disconnected everything was. And I've never even played it. I've just watched it. But some of the characters are just boring. Autodesk. Hey! Oh yeah, I forgot. Autodesk does Maya as well. That's a 3D animating program. And I use AutoCAD, which is another program for Autodesk, in school. So that's kind of funny. But like I said, my tradition, I like to sit through all the cutscenes and give my reviews. I did this even before YouTube. I've always sat through the cutscenes and just reflected about the game, contemplated and thought about how the game was better or worse, or could be better, or could have been worse. So, that was just how it's a tradition that I kept going. I will eventually be doing a true to life Dark Souls 2 build, where I am the color in which they am.
Bearer of the curtain.
You don't even get any dialogue after you beat the game. Boom. Do that. I don't know. Darn it. Actually, there are at least two bosses that are in the game that I have not done. That is the Dark Lurker boss. I may eventually come back to it, and then there is the Ancient Dragon, who again I have not done ever, so I will probably die several times trying to do that. But I can do it. Begin journey 2 to Drain Lake. I'm not doing that. What I'm actually going to do is come here. I have no idea how this is going to work. But like I said, I'm not 100% sure. Wait. Tune spells because I did unequip. That. And yeah. So like I said, I don't know how this is gonna work. I'm going to try to see how this if there's a boss fight after that. I think that there's supposed to be a boss fight in the same room as the Throne of War after you beat the game. I'm not 100% sure. But other than that, there are only 2 other bosses that I didn't kill in the base game, and that is, what's his name? The Dark Lurker, and that's because of the crap that you have to do to kill Dark Lurker. Plus, you have to offer up human effigies, and there are actually a finite number of human effigies in this game. Because you can get the actual number limit that you can find in the world, and then you can farm for so many until the creatures that you need to farm stop spawning. So there's actually a finite number, which kind of sucks. But I am hoping that there is a boss fight. Saying good sign. I ain't understanding. Maybe I'll go look it up and figure it out that way. I don't know. This is the one thing I've never actually done though. I never did come back here after killing it. So I'm a little confused. Well, this seems to be pointless. Maybe it's only if you kill and go out the door. Maybe I missed it. Okay. Well, I'll go look it up, and if I missed it, then this is the end for now. If not, I will come back and make an extra video of me killing it. I have no idea. But whether or not this is the end, it has been a pleasure. I really did enjoy this. I don't know. I like it, and I really enjoyed Dark Souls. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. OG Dark Souls will be coming soon-ish. Bloodborne is up now. Destiny is up now. And there's a bunch of other things that are already up and waiting for you guys to watch it. So hopefully it's something out there for you guys. I make a lot of different videos, and I have a lot of different games on the way. So there should be a little bit of something for everyone on the channel. So with that, I will see you guys in the next playthrough, and hopefully, you guys are ready for the next playthrough. Goodbye.